Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Dragon's Lair in Columbia, Maryland, home of the Howard Community College Dragons. But for this first game of the Dragon Invitational, we do not see any dragons on the field, as it will be the CCBC Essex Knights taking on the Sussex Skylanders in the opener of this tournament. Mark Winkle bringing you the action today, as we will see two top-notch women's soccer programs as we are now underway here. Essex in their blue uniforms with the gold trim. They'll be going from right to left on your screen in this first half. And for the Sussex Skylanders, they will be in the white and blue uniforms, going from left to right in this first half. These two teams both coming in with 500 records. Sussex coming in with a 1-1 record after they were able to defeat Lehigh Carbon 11-0 in their home opener, and then losing 4-3 against Mercer County in what must have been quite a game there. That one will go to the corner as Sussex is on the front foot. Crossed to the far side, looking for the switch on the play, and unfortunately for the Skylanders, Anna Torpe was unable to get to it in time. Sophie Taylor, the leading goal scorer for the Skylanders. She comes in with 4 goals and 2 assists, 10 points, 8 shots, 6 shots on goal, all leading the team in offensive categories. So certainly number 9 in white is the one to watch on the offensive side of things. This is going to be played up by Essex to Kylie Staubitz, as she will try to put that into the middle. Excuse me, that was Allison Wysong, and was looking to play in Kayla Blizzard, and it was cut out. For Essex, they come in with a 3-3 record. They lost to the top 10 teams in the country in Holmes and Jones in the opening weekend, for defeating Howard 2-0 at Essex. They lost to Hartford 3-2 in overtime, and was certainly a thriller. And now they are coming off of 2 straight wins as they beat Brookdale 6-0 and Hagerstown 2-1. For Essex, it is number 6, Allison Wysong. She's got 5 goals. She leads the team with 10 points, including 2 game winners in that period. This is gathered up by goalkeeper Reagan Cantner, the freshman goalkeeper out of Kingsville, Maryland. Cantner has played every minute in goal for Essex, started all 6 games. She has allowed 11 goals for a 1.85 goals allowed average, a 70% save percentage with that 3-3 record, and 2 shutouts. So certainly a great start to the year for Cantner, the 5'7" goalkeeper. As for Sussex, not a whole lot of information other than to say that it is number 1, Nadeshka Gabriel, in goal for them. She has started in goal in both games, a 2 even goals allowed average and a 33% save percentage, having just 2 saves in those 2 games. Played through the middle, but given away as Hunt tried to see if she could turn it for a fast break, but it's going to be Nicole Maris who takes it for Sussex. She'll play it back to her defensive line as Sussex will attempt to move it to the opposite side, towards this near side here. Holdinga plays it wide, finds Torpy, gives it away though She'll play it into the corner. That is Kayla Willis, who was looking for Blizzard in the corner. Gives it away a second time. Sussex now one-touch pass, really well played by Taylor. Goes to the corner for Torpe. Under pressure from Willis. It's a one-on-one battle between the two in the corner. Torpe still working hard. Gets to the middle. A little bit of a pullback. No call by the referee. And a great job by Wysong to check back and get the ball, but then she gives it right back. Essex not really showing a desire to go for the high pressure. Content with letting the Skylanders just play with it around in their back line. Now played towards the middle. It is going to be chased down and cleared out by Abby Meadows for a Skylanders throw-in. Beautiful day here in Columbia, Maryland. Not a cloud in the sky. Low 80s temperature, a little bit of a breeze. You cannot ask for a better day for women's soccer, and that's a good thing too, because we will have it all day long as the Howard Dragons will be up next against the Union County Owls. That is scheduled for 2 p.m., depending on how long this game takes right here on this field. Played into Blizzard for the Knights, but again, giving away some little bit of sloppy passing for the Knights up top so far, as they'll look to try to clean it up and get the ball moving a little bit quicker through their offensive territory. Played back to the Knights' defensive line. And played up again, but given away. The battle between the Knights and the Dragons earlier in the regular season was an epic battle, to be sure, as those two teams will very likely see each other again in the playoffs. So this will give an opportunity for both teams to really just get a look at, another look at their opponents. The two teams have been rivals ever since Essex dropped down to Division II and the Dragons moved up to Division III. In fact, since then, the last 3 tournaments in a row, it has been the Knights and the Dragons in the regional championship game. The Knights have won 2 of them, Dragons won 1. It will be Willis. Willis will try to dribble it into the middle from her left back spot. Still Willis. She's going to now play into the corner, looking for Staubitz. Staubitz will turn backwards, trying to find someone to be in support. Finds Lisanne, and Lisanne actually clattered into the Sussex player. And for those of you keeping track at home, that is the first official statistics recorded in this game in 8.5 minutes of play. Played wide for Gunderman. Nice play by Torpe. She looks to the middle, finds Taylor. Taylor goes back to Torpe on the overlap, and a sliding tackle. What a play by Meadows. And it is going to be deflected off of Torpe, and it will be a goal kick for Essex. Always a little bit scary when you see someone go slide tackling in the box, but perfectly timed by Meadows on that one. Had just the right angle to make sure that she got all ball. And it looks like Sussex's coach is telling his team to change formation already, as they're going to go to a 4-4-2. Likely with Torpe moving up to the front line. She's been playing more of a wing midfield. Now it's played into the corner. A good ball by Maris. And cleared out by Meadows once again. Staubitz tries to go over the top, cut out by Holdinga. This is Portis Maria, the center midfielder. She'll go wide. Now played into the middle. Taylor is there, but couldn't quite get in front of it. And it will be Regan Cantner who is able to cut it out. Punted towards the middle. Verity unable to control it for the Knights. Maris taps it along. Tries to get it to Kluter. Now they'll go wide to Torpe. And it's Torpe beaten by Willis again on that one. Kayla Willis has been an absolute monster in that left back position. Lisa Kerwin looks to switch the field. I believe this is Kluter. Goes through the middle. Maris. And that one is deflected away as they were trying to get the ball back into the corner. But it will be collected by Cantner. We'll see. Tomorrow the Dragons will take on this Sussex team at 2 p.m. and Essex will play Union at 12 as the two faraway schools will switch to play the two Maryland schools. This is played forward. Staubitz almost able to cut forward, and a strong play there by Gabrielle, who came off her line and cleared it out before Staubitz could unleash a shot. "12 minutes to play so far. Neither team with a shot yet in this game, as it's been more of a battle in the middle. Pump fake on the throw in there as she'll get it on the second try. Samantha Crace will attempt to cross it, gets deflected, and it will be a corner kick, the first of the game for the Knights. Looks like it's going to be Rebecca Verity making the trek to the far corner. Verity, the sophomore midfielder out of Crownsville, Maryland, will place it down. Looks like she's going to be taking a right-footed outswinger. It's going to be a low one, going right to the corner spot. Deflected originally by the Essex player. I believe that was Wysong who got a touch on it. Cleared out by the Skylanders. Only one Knight back. But the Knights are able to force the ball out, and it will be another throw-in. Thrown towards the corner. Played back. Now this is going to be a good ball in by Lasan, but unfortunately doesn't get quite enough curl on it, as that will go out for a goal kick. Gabrielle plays short. Doesn't look like she's got a huge foot, and the Knights have really been pressuring high, trying to play off of that. Through the middle to Maris. Verity, under pressure, tries to play it up the line. Some shirt pulling on both sides there as the referee looks like he's just going to let it go between the two of them. Oh, a split. And now the Skylanders have something moving. Pushing up the pressure a little bit, getting a little bit of pace on it, but then it's going to be cleared out by Meadows, who shuts that down with one touch of the ball. Thrown towards the line. Originally played up by Kluter, and that will allow the Skylanders to push up even more. Played out once again, and now the Sussex team with a third straight offensive throw-in. Essex with 10 players back in defensive zone at the moment. It's only Wysong who is in any way pushed forward. Verity will get it, and now she will play it deep, looking for Wysong, seeing if they can catch on the counterattack, but it is going to go a little bit towards the sideline as Kerwin will just let it roll out for a throw-in. Played over top, a beautiful ball. What a job by Holdinga to play it into the corner. For Torpe, she'll play it to the corner. Portis Maria crosses it in, and it will be Meadows once again who cuts it out. Maria will get a second chance at it. Plays it over to Maris. And this time it's going to be hit out by Lasan. Willis. She'll try her luck going on the long ball. Wysong attempting to chase it down. Holdinga plays it back to her goalkeeper. And the Knights will now look to push up a little bit. Sussex using the middle of the space. Lots of green in the middle of the field right now, as the Knights now will condense themselves a little bit to try to take away that middle of the field. And that will force Sussex to go back to their goalkeeper once again. Played through the middle. A heavy touch. Wysong will be able to get a touch on it. Blizzard making the run through. Wysong just couldn't get it off her foot. Now Verity tries to give it back on the give and go, but it is cut out by Maris. And now it's going to be the Sussex chance for a counterattack. Peck goes wide. Finds Wisniewski. Plays it up for Kluter, but it's going to be cleared out once again. Play to the middle. Blizzard is making a run on the far side, and it's being caught. She's onside. Blizzard takes a touch inside. Tries to get through a second defender, but it is going to be Kerwin who is able to get a couple touches and clear it out. But a good diagonal run there by Blizzard, as she saw that there was an opening through the middle of that Sussex defense and found the gap to get through. Just didn't have the speed to get through them all. It's going to be Blizzard once again. Tries to play it forward for Wysong. Cleared out. Maria will slide tackle her way to get the ball back. Playing it on the ground. I don't know how that's not a dangerous play. And now the referee will finally blow his whistle on that. So this is going to be an indirect kick on the dangerous play. So this ball cannot go right into the goal. But when you are 58 yards away, I highly doubt that this will be a shot towards goal anyway. Meadows. She'll play it low, and it's going to be cleared out. Now Sussex trying to go on the counter. Willis under pressure from Taylor. Taylor trying to dribble through the middle field. Now she gets it off her foot. It's going to be a 3 versus 2 going up, as it's going to be played towards Maris. And a good job by Kara Halpin to cover her teammates. Played into Taylor. This is the dangerous one we were talking about. Taylor gets taken out by Meadows. No call on the by the referee, as it was deemed that Meadows got a piece of the ball, and that was enough to keep it legal. So in the end, you have to say a good play by Meadows to slow down that counter. A corner kick will ensue, however, for Sussex, their first one of the game. Anna Peck will take this. She'll play it to the top of the box. Finds Kerwin, who's trying to let it go. Willis closes her down quickly and takes away any chance at a shot. Played out wide for Peck once again. She'll look into the box. There's a lot of hands being raised in there. Peck finds Torpe. She'll play it down for Taylor. Shot by Maria, looking for the top left corner. And that one will go just wide. And a good sequence for Sussex as they push forward, as the Knights will make a triple substitution. So it will be Bailey Arnett, Samantha Hosier, and Michaela Phillips in, with Lasan Verity and Blizzard coming out. Goal kick. Goes all the way up to midfield, finding Wysong. She'll try to play it through. Once again into the corner, and a little bit too much pepper on that one, as that will be out for a throw-in. As the Skylanders will make their first substitution, as Izzy Bricano will come in as she replaces Madison Gunderman in the right back position. First 10 minutes of play, there really weren't any offensive chances. Last 10 minutes that we've had here, we've started to see the ball getting a little bit closer towards goal. Good run there as Arnett able to chase it back down. What a hustle play by Barnett. Gets it to Grace, finds Wysong. It looks like she had the corner ball available to her right in front of her, but couldn't get it off her foot once again. Played wide to Torpe. Briceno. Up to Taylor. Overlaps to Torpe, and she's in. She'll play it first time looking on the cross. A good thought, but Meadows cuts it out again. Still Meadows going through Torpe, and now she'll go over the top. A good thought by her. Unfortunately, there were just no Knights making the run, but it was an excellent thought on her part to try to catch the Sussex defense off guard. Now played wide. Good one-touch passing, a give and go, but unfortunately that for the Knights that was deflected away. Now Peck will look for the quick ball. Finds Maria cutting through the defense. Maria will take the shot. That will be saved by Kantner. The pace is certainly picked up here. And Sussex really on the front foot at the moment, but Essex has had their chances. Not necessarily many shots on goal yet, but certainly they're starting to find holes in that Sussex defense and showing some threatening side to them. Played wide to Halpin, and Halpin really had nowhere to go with it as she didn't have any help on the wing to outlet it to. Briceno. Given away there. It's going to be Hunt, who has moved to a forward position. Gives it to Arnett on the overlap. Arnett will be able to turn the corner. Still Arnett dribbling down. Taken away by Briceno. Hunt takes it away and able to keep it in bounds. And that will go off a Sussex player and be out for a Essex throw-in. Willis tries to switch the field. A good thought, but it is going to be taken away. This is Kluter. Goes to Taylor. Taylor is onside. One-on-one. Sophie Taylor with the shot. Saved by Kantner. What a play by Kantner to cut off the angle as she came off her line decisively and aggressively and is able to win the one-on-one. If Kantner had stayed on her line, Taylor would have been able to pick up her head and pick out whatever corner she wanted. So really good play by Kantner to recognize the situation. And in the end, just made herself big. Didn't even have to make a reaction save. Just made herself big and had Taylor shoot the ball right into her. Arnett going up against Briceno once again. What a battle these two have had in the last couple minutes. Torpe gets around Willis. Now she's got room to run in front of her. It will be cut out by Grace, who's able to come back from her midfield role. Willis plays a 1-2 with Wysong, who has dropped back to the midfield. Played up to Arnett. Arnett, what a move there. She is able to get around Holdingo with the fancy footwork. But it will be Bracciano who is able to recover. Wysong, she's got some room to shoot. She will take a shot, and that will sail just wide. But a good thought there, as Essex just needs to start getting the ball towards that Sussex goal. That was the first shot of the game for the Knights. Certainly not going to fault Wysong for letting it rip from that position. Essex content with just doing a soft press. Played to the middle. Holdinga. Some miscommunication with their forward who is trying to check back for it. Arnett, a good first touch to Hunt. Excuse me, to Grace. Grace able to get it back to Arnett. Kluter. Kluter just dribbling around in a circle. Will go back to her center back. Holdinga. Looking to go over the top, and just a little bit too much on that as Maria was making the run through the middle. Just a little bit too late. Punted into the middle, bouncing around, bodies flying everywhere. Hunt able to come away with it, but it's going to be cleared out once again. Kerwin has a chance. Taylor is in once again, and a good shield. Cantner plays it into her own defensive player as Halpin was putting pressure on Taylor, trying to slow her down. In the end, Halpin is able to recover and play it out. And you can see the aggressiveness of Cantner. Played into the box by Wisniewski. It's awkward. Torpe will put it into the goal. And just like that, Sussex takes a 1-0 lead. So Torpe with the goal. Wisniewski with the assist. So Torpe will get a rest after that. That is her first goal of the season. Congratulations to Anna Torpe. I believe she's listed as a freshman, so that is probably her first ever collegiate goal. So after the foul by Sussex, it's going to be played in by Meadows. Gabrielle came flying out. The goal was wide open, but no Essex player was able to get on the end of it. And a grabbing foul there that is surely going to result in a card. And after pulling her back, it will be a yellow card that is brandished to Michaela Phillips. So Phillips slows down the counterattack, gets the foul and the yellow card to her name. In the end, able to get Sussex to have to play it from midfield instead of being on the fast break. Braceno goes to Jasmine Sawyer, who just came into the game for Torpy. Played wide as Arnett will look to put some pressure on this, but it is going to be played back to the goalkeeper by Braceno. Now Essex showing a little bit higher of a press, but Sussex is going to play out of it now, looking for the long ball. Cut out by Phillips. Good job to shield the ball. Now Meadows will go over the top. It's a great ball, but once again, look at how far Gabrielle is coming off her line. She is out of her box. Plays into Arnett. Arnett has an open goal. She's going to try her luck on the shot, and that one will go wide. As Bailey Arnett, if she put that one on net, it surely would have gone in. There was no goalkeeper in sight. Just couldn't quite catch it cleanly. Lasan will come back into the game for the Knights as Mackenzie Hunt will get her first break of the game. Played towards the middle. This is Maris. Looking for Kluter on the through ball. Meadows, another great play by her. And played out for a throw-in. That throw will come in, then go out. Some spin on that one. Through a two-seamer. Holdinga finds Maria, given away. Wysong plays it back to Meadows. Meadows looks over the top. Willis, who has moved up to the center forward role, will now look to the corner. Blizzard, who had just come back into the game, unable to get on the other end of it. Meadows finds Wysong. Essex trying to play through the middle, has it taken away. That's going to be dangerous as it was tried to play back up. Sawyer looking for Taylor. And it is going to be a pullback, and it is spotted by the referee for a foul. "12 minutes to go in the first half. Sussex leads 1-0 on the Anna Torpy goal. Meadows, the sophomore defender out of Sparrows Point, Maryland. She'll take a long one. What a boot this is, all the way to the penalty spot. And a grab by Gabrielle. A really good thought by Meadows as that one easily could have spilled out. A lot of Knights were charging in on that play too. Played up towards Willis, who's trying to fight for position and just clear it out all the way to the corner. This one will be out. As the Knights will make another substitution as Verity comes back into the game, replacing Hosier. Thrown up towards Willis. Willis able to turn. Tries to play it over the top, but it is going to be cut out by Maris. Wysong, another good ball forward. Look at how far Gabrielle has come out of her goal again, well out of her goal box. Sweeper keeper clears it out. Now played through the middle. Going to the corner is Peck, but a little bit too much for that as Kluter unable to get on the other end of it. Thrown in towards Verity. Willis gets control, plays through it. Willis still with it. Tries to get it to the middle now, and it is going to be taken away by Braceno. Played back forward. Braceno again. The two teams just hitting it back and forth. Verity will try her luck with the long shot, and that one will sail wide. So the Knights now with 3 shots, none of which were on goal. Played short again by Gabrielle. Through the middle to Taylor. One touches it. Maria plays it up, looking for Sawyer. And out for a Knights throw-in. So Staubitz and Hunt return in for the Knights, as it's going to be Grace and Willis getting a rest. Verity goes wide to Staubitz. Staubitz begging for the ball on the overlap. Hunt will comply, except just puts a little bit too much curl on that. It will go out for a throw-in. Hunt heads it forward. Wysong gets a touch on it. And played out for a Knights throw-in. Wysong. What a play there, as Sawyer able to fight off 2 Knights and is able to win the throw-in for her team. Braceno. Played right to a Knight there. Braceno again stonewalls Staubitz. Strong play by Lasan. Gets up to Wysong, who has to go backwards with it and plays it towards Meadows. Meadows dribbling through the middle. Gives it away, but given right back to the Knights. Staubitz playing wide. Goes towards Hunt and given right back. Low through ball is played in for Kluber. And it will be Kantner coming off the line to get it.
No, when it's close to the camera, you zoom out. So, yeah. When it's farther from the field, you zoom
Kluter
out.
takes it away.
You'll be able to play with it. Look,
and it will be out for a Sussex throw-in, and that will allow another substitution as Gunderman comes in for Braceno, who has certainly put in a great effort. Played towards Taylor in the middle. And Meadows with another clearance.
It's hard or soft, either way. See, look, you see I'm barely pressing the zoom in, and it's like zooming in slow. If I hold it harder, it's zooms faster. You see what I'm saying? It does the same thing with the zoom out. See how quick that zoomed out?
Grace plays it out. Taken away by Kerwin.
I like doing the slow zooms.
To the corner. What a play there, as it's going to be played into the box now. Maris will try a shot that's going to be blocked away. Wysong, she's by herself trying to take on the defense, and it's only going to take one as Kerwin just knocks it out. So Willis will come back in as she'll replace Blizzard on the right forward role. Played over the top. Halpin goes back to her goalkeeper. Plays back to the corner for Halpin, but she's under pressure, and it's going to be tipped out by Sawyer. Staubitz tries to get around, and oh no, it looks like Portis Maria has gone down with an injury. She's going to try to play through it, but she took a little bit of a knock on that last one. Good turn and played back by Sussex. Finds Gunderman. Taylor will take it away. She'll try a shot towards the near post, and a good save by Kantner. But Sophie Taylor with the high press forces the turnover and able to get another shot on goal for the Skylanders. And that will be a goal as Kluter just sneaks behind the Knights defense. They just got caught unaware. A great pass by Sophie Taylor. And the Skylanders make it 2-0 late in the second half, or excuse me, late in the first half. For Kluter, her 5th goal of the season. Now it's going to be Willis. She's into the box, but oh, it's spilled. Willis plays it back to the middle. Staubitz will tap it into the goal, and the Knights pull one back just like that. A good hustle play by Kayla Willis as she stuck with it the whole way. And in the end, Gabrielle just lost control of it. Willis chips it back to the goal, and a great play by Staubitz just to be in the right spot at the right time, recognizing the situation of just needing to tap it in. No reason to try to do too much with it. For Staubitz, that is her second goal of the season. And a necessary one for the Knights, as they are able to pull one back, and it will be a 2-1 deficit for Essex, as we have just a minute and a half left in this first half. So we didn't have much offense early on in this game, but certainly the chances have opened up, taking advantage of some defensive miscues. In the end, sometimes that's just effort and persistence that pays off. Played through the middle. Taylor tries to check back for it, given away on the heavy touch. We have just 30 seconds left in this first half. Staubitz to Willis. One more chance for the Knights. Played into Staubitz. She's going to try to run onto it. Gabrielle and Staubitz are in a race. Gabrielle slides in and takes it away before Staubitz can get a shot off. A really good chance for the Knights, but the aggressiveness of Gabrielle once again able to save her team. They'll try to play it forward for Taylor one more time.
5, 4, 3.
And that will just not leave enough time for Taylor to get a shot off, and that will do it for us in the first half. A lot of late action, including 2 goals in the last 2 minutes. But it will be the Sussex Skylanders who will take a 2-1 lead. We go into the halftime intermission. We'll be back after the break. Welcome back to the second half of action here as the Sussex County Skylanders lead the CCBC Essex Knights 2-1 in the first game of the Dragon Invitational. For the second half, Sussex, who are in their blue and whites, will go from right to left on your screen, and the Knights of CCBC Essex in their blues with the gold trim will go from left to right. This will be Gunderman working it down. Played towards the corner. Torpy trying to chase it on. It's going to barely be out of reach of her, and it will be a goal kick for the Knights. It was Torpy and Kluter who scored for the Skylanders in that first half, with Staubitz answering for the Knights. Played towards the middle. Meadows goes over the top, looking for Wysong. Gabrielle clears it out. Lasan was the first one to it, but it's given away. Peck goes to the corner, a good ball, finds Taylor. Sophie Taylor, one-on-one against Meadows. She toe pokes it into the middle, and it's going to be taken away by Grace, and Grace will draw the foul. Meadows, long kick. Willis finds Hunt. Willis goes back to Lasan. Given away. Taylor clattered into by Lasan, and it will be a foul on the play. This will be Lisa Kerwin. Kerwin from midfield. Maris. Cut out by Lasan, but played out, and it's going to be a throw-in. To Peck. Looking for Kluter. Taken away by Lasan. And the Skylander, will go backwards. Peck, one-touch pass. Finds Maris. Gives it back to Peck on the overlap. Peck into the box. Tries to put it back towards the middle. It is going to be knocked away by Halpin. And is able to, Halpin saves the day for the Knights, but it will be a corner kick for Sussex. Peck to take it on the near side for the right-footed in-swinger. Goes for the line drive. Headed up into the play by Lasan. Cleared out by the Knights as they look to push up. Torpy gets around Willis. She'll go to the corner for Peck, but Lasan read that all the way, anticipated it, and pokes it out for a Sussex throw-in. Kluter goes back to Kerwin. Staubitz putting the high pressure on. A lot of pressure on Holdinga, but Holdinga is able to play her way out of the pressure. Kluter battling her way through the middle, fighting with Hosier in the middle. Tries to play in Taylor, but it is going to get just enough of a Essex foot to slow the ball down. Willis goes up towards Hunt. tries to find Wysong, cleared out by Kerwin. Lisa Kerwin out of Scotland, one of several international players for Sussex on this roster, including Peck from Germany. You've got Sophie Taylor, also from Scotland. Kluter, she's from Germany as well, as she will head that one forward. Taylor will try to get around Meadows. Taylor, a little shove in the back, another one, and it is going to be called a throw-in but deflected out, and will be Essex to throw it back into play. Holdinga goes back to her goalkeeper. Kluter checks back for it. She's going to play it, trying to back pocket to Peck, and played out by Lasan. But offside is actually called on the play on the far side. This will be Meadows. We've seen how powerful her right leg can be. Headed on towards Grace. Staubitz, cut out by Gunderman. Trying to play it for Taylor, but a good job once again by Halpin to get in the way. Maria going for Taylor. Taylor flips over to Peck. Peck's got an open look at goal. Her shot right at Cantner, who in the end makes a good save, but certainly was expecting Peck to probably put that in goal from that position. She was inside the goal box, nobody in front of her in terms of defense. But in the end, you have to give credit to Cantner for being in the right place. The far sideline, a good run going on. I believe that is Phillips of the Knights. Played into the corner, and that will be out and called a goal kick for the Skylanders. Kluter turns back to the way she came from. Good passing by Sussex right now as they are moving the ball around the park with ease. Now, right as I say that, it's going to be given away. Hunt looks to try to switch it to Staubitz. Staubitz had room to run onto it, but it's just a little bit too close to Gabrielle, who's able to collect. And it will be out for a Sussex throw-in, as the Knights are preparing a quadruple substitution to shake things up on the field. Sussex plays it through their defensive line. Will switch the field across to Wisniewski. Wisniewski will wave off her teammate. Good job by Lasan to keep it on the field, but then she just gives it right back. Wisniewski looking for Taylor, but it goes over her head. Maria making the back post run, cleared out by Halpin. Torpy goes wide to Maria. Maris. Sussex will play through the defensive line. Looking wide for Peck. Sussex showing great patience and composure with the ball. Trying to keep possession as much as they can. Gabrielle will go wide to Gunderman. Staubitz put some good pressure on it, and it will be out as the Knights will now be able to make their substitution. So for the quadruple substitution, it's going to be Arnett, DiCarlo, Verdi, and Blizzard in, with Willis, Staubitz, Hosier, and Hunt out. Played into DiCarlo, who has come into the game for the first time. She plays it short to Wysong. Given away. Maris tries to play it up for Peck, but Meadows hits it into her own teammate. Taylor plays back for Peck. Lasan will clear it out with a little bit of help from her teammate Halpin. Kluter tries a shot, and that will not be hit cleanly and will go well out for a goal kick. The 9th shot of the day for the Sussex Skylanders, 6 of which have been on goal. Whereas Gabriella, the Sussex goalkeeper, not credited with a save yet today, as the Knights have 4 shots, only 1 on goal, and that one in fact went into the goal. Gabrielle once again comes way out for a goal. Plays it short to Kerwin. Finds Kluter. Kerwin goes wide. Finds Torpy, who has come all the way back for it. Looks to Gunderman. Kerwin. Goes wide to Wisniewski. Peck. Into the corner. Looking for Maris. And Meadows forced to just play it out with no options to keep control. Good turn there as Verdi has it poked away, but it's going to be called out on the Knights, and Sussex will get the throw-in off of that. Kluter turns towards goal. She's going to probably look to have another shot. She's been doing it all night. Excuse me, all day, I guess, since, we're middle of the day. Sun's out. Not night out at all. But Kluter in the end does get the shot off, and it is saved by Kantner. That is her 5th save of the game, as you have to say that Kantner has done her job in goal. Ooh, a tough collision there on the far sideline. And the ball will be put down on the foul. I believe that was Phillips who was credited with the infraction. And another tough foul, and this one is going to be called against Wysong, as Kerwin looks to be a little worse for the wear. Played short. We're 15 minutes into the second half, and the Knights now will force the turnover. They'll try to counterattack. Played to Wysong, and Kerwin steps up as Wysong just a little bit too slow to get the foot, or excuse me, get the ball off her foot. Probably didn't expect Kerwin to attack that aggressively. Chested down by Verity into the path of Arnett. What a ball there. Wysong. And oh my goodness, Gabrielle way out of her goal. She's now pickpocketed. It's going to be a shot towards the empty net and a goal. Oh my goodness, Allison Wysong fought through two Skylander defenders and the goalkeeper. I don't know what Gabrielle was thinking having to come that far out of the goal. And Wysong is able to pop it into the wide open net to tie the game at 2-2. For Wysong, that is the team leading 6th goal of the season. And a great time for it to tie this game up. Mares gets into the box. Oh my, and it's going to be Taylor taken down in the box, but in the end, she took a tumble. No argument there with the referee, as it looked like there may have been some contact with Meadows, but Taylor not arguing it. Maybe there was none, and she realized to just keep on playing. Peck in a battle with Arnett. And Arnett wins the battle as she plays it out. And we have an injured player on the sideline. As that is going to be Pia Laura Wisniewski, who went down on the play. And she has informed the referee that she's good to continue. Kayla Willis returned into the play after that ordeal, with Wysong getting a quick rest after scoring the game-tying goal. Taylor gets a touch, tries to get around, and is going to be pulled back by Halpin. And it's going to be a free kick in the offensive territory for the Skylanders. Fouls are even 5-5 for each team. Peck hits a low line drive into the box, headed straight up by Meadows, but it is going to be an offsides call against Taylor. The second offsides in the game, both against Sussex. Meadows to take the kick. She hits a low one. Touch towards the sideline as Grace trying to turn the corner on Torpy. Torpy with a little back heel, and it will be out for an Essex throw-in. Taken quickly. Gabrielle playing with the ball, but is able to get it off her foot in the direction of Holdinga. And miscontrolled by Wisniewski. Arnett. Holdinga takes it away. Now, what can Maria do with this one as she's going to look to go over the top? Halpin cuts it out. Goes into the corner, looking for Blizzard, but she cannot keep it in. see the two teams for the upcoming game warming up on the adjacent fields, with the Dragons on the turf field and the Union Owls on the grass field as they prepare for the game, which should start on time, hopefully maybe a little bit after 2 o'clock. Going over the top here, Blizzard tries to get around Holdinga, but Holdinga gets the inside position. Sussex with a chance to counter on the Knights, and that is going to be a brutal tackle there as Phillips goes in hard against Torpy. I believe Phillips is actually on a yellow card right now. She is, and she is quite lucky to still be in the game after that one. Referee gave her a little talking to and just said Phillips needs to take it easy as she is already on the caution. Arnett taken out by Gunderman. They're just pinging it back and forth right now. Kluter from a wide position. Taylor is calling for the ball over the top. Maris to Holdinga. Cleared out over the top is Phillips. Gabrielle gives that one away. Willis, she's going to try the long shot into the open net, and it will just go wide. Another questionable play by Nadeshka Gabrielle, as she almost gave the Knights another goal. So DeCarlo and Hunt come in as Phillips and Blizzard go back to the bench. For the Skylanders, it is going to be Burcheno who goes back in with Gunderman getting a break. Peck tries to play it for Taylor. Kerwin comes flying forward. Finds Taylor, one touch, looking for Kluter. Kluter with a shove into the back, and that's going to get called every time. Meadows to take the free kick. Arnett in traffic, poked away. Arnett able to poke it off the foot of Wisniewski and win the throw-in. This is Hunt. Tries to play it forward. Essex able to slowly work their way up to the field. Verity looking for Willis. It's going to be hit on by Hosier. Hosier will try a shot, and that one will go just wide. Have to say the majority of the possession has gone in favor of Sussex, but recently the Knights are getting more and more opportunities. Hunt showing the extra effort. She'll chip it into the box. This is a good one, but it's going to be cut out by Holdinga. And right now the Knights are looking as the more likely team to score the next goal. Willis into the box, crosses it. Nobody on the back post except for Torpy, but that is certainly not the target that Willis was looking for. Taken away. Shot off the post. Samantha Grace had a chance with her left foot, and she just put a dent into the post. And will end up going out for a goal kick. Knights now charging on the goal kick as it's been taken short every single time. Cleared out quickly. Ooh, a late slide tackle by Maria is missed by the referee. And the substitution will be brought in. Jasmine Sawyer will return for Sussex as she'll replace Torpy on the far side. It will be a deflection and out for a Sussex throw-in. Taken across the field. Tapped away by Hosier. Played up for Staubitz. Holdinga gets to it first, tripped up by Staubitz, and that will be a foul against the Knights player. As expected, the rest for Allison Weissong will not last long as she is going right back into the game after a couple minutes on the bench. The leading scorer for the Knights. Staubitz goes over the top. What a ball, looking for her teammate, Arnett. And it's going to be taken away by Gabrielle. She'll roll it. Lisan takes it away. Runs through Kluter. I believe that's going to go off the Knights player. And it will be called a Sussex throw-in. Late hit by Lisan, and that is caught by the referee. Played quickly. Meadows hits it forward. Towards Gabrielle, who will chip the ball into the middle. Hunt heads it forward for Willis. I thought she was offsides, but the play will continue. This is Verdi looking towards Staubitz. Staubitz is trying to get through, and she falls to the ground trying to play the ball. Now she'll play into the body, and Staubitz certainly will be called for the foul on that one, as she knocks over Holdinga. Kerwin goes to the top, plays in Maria. Maria looking for Peck on the overlap, and Peck had a bunch of room in front of her, but just played a little bit too close to Cantner. Taylor able to win a throw-in for her team. Corner ball played to Mares. Lisan clears out again. Kluter, she's wide open in the middle. Plays in Taylor, back to Kluter. She'll try to get a shot off. Taken down by Halpin. And it is going to be a dangerous play on Kluter, so the foul will go against her, and Knights will get the free kick on that. Kluter looked like she wanted to try to get the shot off, but couldn't quite set it up the way she wanted to and tried to take the extra touch to get into a better shooting position. Ended up losing all the space that she had. Staubitz chases this one down, looking to turn the corner, picks the pocket of Briceno. And now Staubitz will come sliding in late, and that might get the attention of the referee, as he will have a conversation with Staubitz. And it will end up being a verbal warning, not one that will be officially recorded. Kerwin goes towards the corner, looking for her teammate Maria. Braceno finds Kerwin. Looking for the switch on Kluter. Kluter will take a touch towards goal. Gets it onto her right foot now. Gets it to Peck, who will slice the ball well away from goal. A shot into the top right corner, but saved by Cantner. What a diving save by Reagan Cantner to keep her team in a tied position, as Nicole Mares looked for sure like she had the top right corner painted, and only the fingertips of Cantner was able to keep the ball out. Anna Peck will take the outswinger from the far corner. Good ball right towards the middle of the box. Taylor gets a piece of it, and Cantner able to make the save. Cantner had to do a little bit of a tumble to get to that one, but in the end it was able to smother it and keep the ball out of the net. This is Kerwin pushing forward. Finds Staubitz. Looking to play it forward for Hunt, who's making the strong run forward. Hodinga gets around as we have a Knights player that's down. And the clock will be stopped, as I believe that is Mackenzie Hunt who is down on the ground. So Mackenzie Hunt will come off the field in quite a lot of pain. It looks like the trainer is holding her hand. Might be a finger injury. Wishing the best of health for her. Play will resume now with 13:12 left in the second half, still tied 2-2. As the Knights will complete a couple more substitutions. Now Blizzard looking to go forward to Willis. Phillips plays it off. Wisniewski. Peck. It's 2-on-2 as Peck is trying to play it forward for Taylor, but Meadows able to win the battle and clears it out. Phillips plays it up for Willis, but taken away by Holdinga. Phillips this time will try to just boot it with all of her might, as the Knights will be able to push up. Short is dangerous ball. Blizzard taken away by Kerwin. into the corner. Staubitz able to keep it in play. And we apologize for the technical delays, but we are back with you. You didn't really miss much of anything as we are just under 9 minutes to play here with Sussex and Essex still tied 2-2. That one played towards the corner for Torpy, but she's not able to get to it in time. That's going to be out for a Sussex throw-in. Towards the corner. Meadows plays it out. Peck, she'll try her luck into the box. And it's going to be a good job by Halpin to make sure it doesn't find a white shirt. Willis trying to fight for the possession there as Willis is kind of a little isolated on an island up top by herself. Staubitz will just boot the ball without really looking up, and it's going to be taken away by Wisniewski. Kerwin looks for Maris. As Phillips will hit this one, and it will go out the sideline. Holdinga. Maria able to turn back as she gets taken down from behind, and she is looking like she is not feeling good after that one. And this could result in a card. And it will be a yellow card for Allison Wysong. This will be Anna Peck to take the free kick, headed up by Meadows. Staubitz finds Willis, who can't quite get control under it. Wysong plays it forward to Blizzard. Lets it go to the far side to Staubitz, but it's going to be won by Burcheno. So it's Lasan and Arnett in for the Knights with Willis and Staubitz coming out. As for Sussex, Torpy goes in with Sawyer coming back. Now the Knights have a chance to look upfield. Hosier. It's going to be a long shot attempt by Verity, but she doesn't catch it cleanly and will go out for a goal kick. 5.5 minutes to play. This is Maris finding Kluter, who's got some room in front of her. Plays it over to Taylor, who unable, the ball is just behind her.
The flag's up!
And it looks like The entire sideline was trying to get the attention of the referees because offsides was called on the far side, as the center ref was seemingly the only person unaware of that. Meadows will take the kick deeper in her own territory. A big booming kick. Arnett trying to get in behind it. Arnett does get in. She'll take the shot. Oh, and it's just wide. Bailey Arnett had gotten behind the Sussex defense and had a chance to be the hero, and the ball just goes wide of that right post. Played forward. Maris. Peck tried to keep it in, but it's going to be out for a throw-in. Verdi finds Lasan. Forward for Wysong, who flips it between her legs, looking for the Blizzard behind her. Thrown short to Wysong. She cuts inside. Gets it to the middle. Arnett was just waiting for the ball in the back post, praying that it got through to her. It does not. Just Taylor pushes the line by herself. Verdi goes to the corner ball. Blizzard trying to catch up to it, trying to keep it in. Can't get there in time. And with under 3 minutes to play, both teams seeing what they can do to find the game-winning goal at this point. Gabrielle goes short once again. Essex takes it away. Verdi, she'll try a long shot, saved by Gabrielle. Phillips. Played forward to Hosier, and she just hits it off of her teammate, Wysong. Goes wide to Lasan. Blizzard taken down on the play, and this is a really good opportunity for the Knights to get forward, as that ball will be on the wing just outside of the box. Meadows will come up from her center back position to take this, and we have seen the power of Meadows' leg. She certainly could be taking a shot here. If I were Gabrielle, I would certainly be aware of that opportunity. We have 1 minute and 42 seconds left in the second half. Abby Meadows. She goes short, and it's going to be taken away. Taylor has nothing but room in front of her. It is going to be played up to Taylor, but a good job by Halpin to cut off the angle and take it away. Kluter now Peck with nobody covering her. Tries to play it forward for Taylor. Peck, the second chance, and that is going to go through the middle all the way to Cantner. One minute to play in this second half. Peck, one last chance, into the box. Anna Peck, she goes for the shot. What a save by Cantner, but oh no, it spills in. Oh my goodness, Cantner got a big piece of it somehow. It rolled over her and into the net. Sussex, with just 44 seconds left, have taken the 3-2 lead. For Anna Peck, it is her third goal of the season, and what a time for it in what at least looks to now be the game winner, unless the Knights can pull off a miracle goal with just 40 seconds remaining. Wysong plays it in. Arnett was there trying to get behind, but it's going to be cut out by Holdinga. 20 seconds left. Essex pushing everybody forward now. One last chance. Thrown long. Holdinga again clears it out.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Meadows will collect in the middle of the field. Nothing she can do about it as Taylor cuts it out, and that will do it. And what a game that was. Exciting action throughout, and it was Sussex with the last-minute goal that will win it over CCBC Essex. That'll do it for us in Game 1 of the Dragon Invitational. We will be back here shortly as the Game 2 will see the Howard Dragons taking on the Union Owls. And don't forget to check back tomorrow as the CCBC Essex Knights will take on Union at 12 o'clock with the Dragons taking on this Sussex team at about 2 o'clock. So don't miss the rest of the action, but that will do it for this game. Once again, final score, Sussex County 3, CCBC Essex 2. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 2 of the Dragon Invitational, as the Howard Dragons will get to play as they take on Union County, the Owls, out of New Jersey. Union will be in white in this game, going from left to right in your first half. The Dragons, playing in their black uniforms, the maroon trim, they're going from right to left in this first half. For Union, they come into this game with a 1-3 record. They lost to Anne Arundel 5-3, lost to Hartford 10-1, and lost to Rowan Gloucester 5-2. They were able to get a 3-2 win other Suffolk in their home. The second home game of their season. Union comes into this game with only 12 players dressed, as this one is going to be cut out by Burdett, and it will be an early corner kick for Union. That will be Melissa Martinez, number 11, going to the far side. 14 players in the roster for Union, but 2 of them are are scratches from the roster. Put into the box, headed away by the Dragons. Castillo. That is Marita Castillo. No relation to goalkeeper Giselle Castillo, who is in the game today, as Olivia Jackson, the normal starter in goal for Howard, dealing with a minor injury and will not take part in today's game. So it will be Giselle who gets the start. She has been in goal for 3 games, as she comes way out of the box and does a good job of doing some sweeper keeper work and clears that out for a throw in. She's played in 3 games in little under 83 minutes of play. She has allowed 8 goals and 8.71 goals allowed average with a 70% save percentage. She has a 0-0 record on the year, as this is her first start of the year, getting some spot work here and there throughout the season. For Howard, running a 4-3-3 today. Back line of Burdett, Woods, Poloni, and Huber from right to left. It's going to be Sandoval, Zubak, and Castillo in the midfield. And on the forward spots, we've got Melissa Villatoro in the left, Casey Boy in the middle, and Molly Nichols on the right. Headed on. Union will get control. This is Martinez, taken away by Poloni. She'll flip it forward, looking for Boyne. Zubak plays it up, but didn't see where she was going with it and has to do a white shirt. Woods to Castillo. That's some good passing. Zubak looks for the long ball to Nichols, who is wide open on the far sideline, but just couldn't quite put it on the spot. Played forward again. It's going to be another Union throw-in. For the Owls in goal, they're going with sophomore goalkeeper Zine Oriki. She has started 3 games this year, has a 6.67 goals allowed average with a 59% save percentage. Woods forced to just poke that away from Martinez, and it will be a second corner kick for the Owls. Martinez. She'll take it short. Chavez. And that will be out for a Howard throw-in, and then that will allow Jaylene Sotelo, who was originally listed as a starter, last-minute change as she had to take care of a equipment malfunction, and now will go into the game at the midfield role. Zubak, one-touch pass, looking for Boyne. Castillo. Abe has room to pick her head up and plays it through the middle. Huber picks it up for Howard. She tells Villatoro to make a run, puts in a good spot, and Howard will get a offensive throw-in out of it. Zubak to take the throw in. Boyne in the middle, gets a touch on it, lays it off for Sotelo. She'll try to cut across it, finds Nichols on the far side, but a heavy touch, and she'll give that away. Burdett able to slow down Martinez. Martinez is able to hold up now, gets some help, leaves off for Juarez. Jacqueline Juarez was trying to get it to Michelle Montoya on the far sideline, and just a little bit too much on that one. And an illegal throw-in by Burdett will give it to Union. Sotelo. Played back for Chavez, who will try to through ball, but it's going to be collected by Giselle Castillo, as she will roll it out to the far side, to the near side. Now it's Huber, able to turn upfield. Finds Viatoro, lays it off for Zubak. Good 1-2 ball by them. Boyne fighting for it, gets pushed over. Zubak will try again on the overball. Boyne fighting through it. Good work rate from the center forward of the Dragons. Marita Castillo lays it off for Poloni. Finds Viatoro to the corner. She's got room to work with. Played back for the Dragons as Giselle Castillo will get another touch on it. Huber under a little bit of pressure gives that one away to Martinez. Juarez gives up to Chavez. Chavez will try to go into the box, hit out by Poloni and helped out by Woods. Poloni gets it to Viatoro. Hits it into the back of Sotelo, who's fighting through for possession. Gives it to Castillo. Castillo goes for Nichols. She's open on the far sideline. She's got some room to work with now. Molly Nichols, one-on-one. Going on Chavez. Gets it to the corner. Cuts it back. Now we'll look to play it into the box. Marita Castillo from the top of the box. Her shot will be saved by Arecki. Sotelo, first to it as she heads it down. Gets to Viatoro on the wing. Montez gets possession for Union. And Boyne will come in from behind and clip a little bit too much leg. As that was Juarez who went down on the play. Played over the top, looking for Martinez in a foot race with Poloni. Martinez turns the corner. Her shot looking for the top right corner just goes wide. But a great run there by Melissa Martinez. Certainly a threat that the Dragons will have to keep an eye on. Played into the corner. Woods will look to challenge. I believe that's Chavez. Martinez from the top of the box. Zubak in good support. Gets a couple of plays at it, and she's able to get it out. Castillo. And Poloni will finish it. Boyne checks back for it. Finds Zubak. Zubak still dribbling it. Gets it to Viatoro. Viatoro and Sotelo working together. Finds Castillo. Plays it through the middle. And it's going to be cut out and taken away by Angela Amaya. Chavez. And that's going to be played off Woods, and that will be a throw-in for the Owls. As substitution will be made. As the one sub that Union has available, Camille Santos will come in, and Montez will come out. And once again, Juarez tripped up on the play. She has taken a couple of heavy falls so far, and this will be a great spot for the Owls to get aggressive on this free kick. Played towards the back post. Nobody there. It is going to be collected far away from goal, but now Sotelo takes it away. Plays it up for Villatoro, who's got some room to turn and look. Boyne asking for it in the corner. Villatoro just dribbling in a circle. Now she'll look upfield again. Zubak trying to switch the field for Nichols. Taken away. Juarez has it taken off her foot, this time legally, as Castillo gets it to Nichols. She's got one player in the box to try to pass to. Nichols turns the corner, passes into it. Sotelo will run onto it, shot by Sotelo, goal! Jaylene Castillo, or Sotelo, did a great job of following up the run and able to pick it up on the cross from Molly Nichols, and the Dragons do lead 1-0. Sotelo, her second goal of the season. And for Howard, this is just the second time they have led a game all season long. And we'll certainly enjoy the fact that their labors have paid off in this game. Martinez able to get behind, but Giselle Castillo comes way out of her goal. Perhaps watching the last game quite a bit, as we saw a lot of that out of the Sussex goalkeeper. And this will actually go out for a goal kick for the Dragons, as Sandoval will go back in. Goal kick by Castillo. Taken away. Martinez into the corner. Good ball by Maya to play her in. Poked away. Now the Dragons have somewhere to go with it. Sotelo tries to get to Villatoro, but it's going to be cut out by Santos. Vargas plays it to herself, but Huber steps up and takes it away. Zubak throws it over the top. Another strong throw by Zubak. Goes over the head of everybody, and Howard will be able to move everybody forward once again. Viatoro looks to switch the field. And Burdett will hit that out to force the Union throw-in. Burdett gives that one away. Juarez goes over the top, looking for Martinez. Martinez gets behind Woods. Woods does a great job of recovering. Slows down Martinez. She'll pull it back. That is a sliced shot attempt, and Huber will get to it first and play it out. Zubak fighting through, and Huber will play it off of Chavez, and that will be out for a Howard throw-in. Issa Krutner will come into the game for Howard, as she will replace Melissa Viatoro, who got off to a great start on that left forward roll. Boyne will look to switch the field. Finds Nichols, a good ball by Boyne. Now Howard getting players into the box. Nichols, one-on-one, and dribbles it into pressure. Burdett has it poked away, as Juarez will get a breakaway here. Juarez taking on Woods, one-on-one, and she'll cross into the box. Poloni trying to get in front of Martinez, or excuse me, that is Montoya, and Poloni wins the battle for Howard. That shot by Martinez is blocked away by Poloni. Burdett. That's where it is. Just play, and that's going to be poked out for a throw. Burdett will play it out once again, and it will be another throw-in for Union. Juarez headed on by Sotelo. Krutner will pick it up. Plays it up for Sotelo. Sotelo finds Boyne. Howard makes another substitution as Marita Castillo comes back in with Zubak getting her first rest. Good switch to the field for Howard. Nichols plays it to the middle. Now it's going to be a fast break here. Montoya, she's behind. Shot, and that is going to go just wide. And a fast break chance for the Union Owls is squandered. Nichols plays it over the top, looking for Sandoval. It's going to be played out, and it will be out for a Howard throw-in as we will have a couple more substitutions. So Viatoro will go back in. She'll take over for center forward for Boyne. And Destiny Denton will get her first run of the game as she'll replace Burdette at the right back position. Viatoro knocked over on the play. It will continue as the ball is hit towards the corner. And Howard will get another throw-in out of it. Sotelo runs in. She'll hit it over her head towards the box. Viatoro picks it up. She'll try a shot. A good quick shot by Viatoro that will go wide. Krutner gets to it first. And she is called offsides on the play. Amaya will take the goal kick from deep in her own zone. She chips onto this one, but able to get it right to Juarez. Sandoval, wide to Nichols. Tries to get around, and it's going to be taken off of her foot. Played up quickly. And that is going to be offsides against Union as Montoya went over and back, trying to come back from an offsides position. Castillo takes the free kick. Denton plays it forward again. Sotelo puts in a good high pressure, and Union will just hit it away. Woods pokes it up to Viatoro. Huber, wing to Krutner, and Viatoro, it is hit behind her. She pulls up a little bit limping on that play. Played through, and Martinez is on sides. Melissa Martinez goes all the way in, tries to go around the keeper, and what a save by Castillo as she read it all the way. Giselle Castillo showed a lot of patience getting in a good position, cutting off the angle, but not getting too aggressive, forcing Martinez to try a play around her. And in the end, the shot with no angle was cut out by Castillo, and a great play by her in goal. This corner kick will be taken to the top of the box. Shot by Chavez will go well wide and out. Nichols plays to Castillo. Viatoro is onside. She goes in on goal. Her shot towards the goal, and it's in there! Melissa Viatoro scores her first collegiate goal. Give credit to Merida Castillo on the assist, and the Dragons now lead 2-0. So Melissa Viatoro gets her first goal of the season. A good move by head coach Shannon Riley. Put her in at the center forward role, and she immediately pays dividends there. as the connection between her and Castillo paid off on that. Did a good job of reading that the goalkeeper Ariki had come off her line a little bit. In the end, just chipped the ball right over her head and into the side netting on the far side. Good turn by Martinez, who has been a thorn in the Dragons' side all game long. Sotelo will take it away. Sotelo. Taken away by Castillo. Castillo goes for the corner ball, looking for Nichols. Nichols goes bursting forward, trying to get onto it. And that is going to be played out by Chavez. And we will have a stoppage in the clock as Sotelo has to come out of the game. As she took a swipe to the eye, it looks like, and Sandoval will replace her once again. Played back to Nichols. A great ball in. Viatora with the header! And she just doesn't hit that towards goal. A perfect cross by Molly Nichols, and Viatora just couldn't quite head it in. Goal kick will be taken by Amaya. Zubak, first two. Turned by Ibanez. Chavez plays it up for Martinez. Goes wide, back to Chavez. She'll try to take on Huber one-on-one. Chavez into the box. Miscommunication by Polonium Woods, and it is going to be put in by Union as Martinez puts in the shot on the cross by Chavez. But that was just a little bit of miscommunication between the two center backs of the Dragons, which allowed the goal to occur. For Martinez, it is her 6th goal of the season. And Chavez picks up her first assist of the year. Krutner with room on the outside, finds Sandoval. Viatoro. Zubak looking for Nichols on the far side. A great ball there. Nichols will run onto it. Nichols, what a fight she's got in with Chavez, and Nichols wins the battle as she will get the corner kick on the far side. Boyne will replace Krutner. So it will be Molly Nichols to take the corner kick. Puts a good ball in. It's going to fall right into the box and cleared out by Juarez. Sandoval hits it towards the middle, to the outside, but able to at least slow down the attack. Castillo turns to look, plays it back to Woods. Woods goes wide, looking for Nichols. And it will be out for a Howard throw-in. Denton to take the throw-in for Howard. Castillo trying to shield off her opponent. Wins another throw. Looking towards Nichols, who will cut it back. Now has some room to work with. Hits the low cross, looking for Viatoro. Zubak with the long shot, and that will go just over the crossbar, but a good look by Madison Zubak, who had the room to shoot and just tried to chip it over the goalkeeper and barely missed, adding to the total for Howard. Martinez to Juarez. Back to Martinez. Juarez will play it over the top. Looking for Montez. Poloni just shuts that door down. Martinez able to get around Poloni, though, as Huber will try to pick up the chase. Into the box. Headed away by Denton. And Huber will help it along, but it's picked up once again by Juarez. Long shot in by Ibanez, and Castillo will make the save. Played forward by Vargas, and Juarez offsides on the play. Castillo uses that big left foot of hers, tries to go over the top. Played out by Amaya. Huber finds Boyne on the wing, plays it back to Sandoval, and she'll go to the corner, and Boyne is on the loose, trying to chase it down, and it's going to be actually played off her foot as Henriquez able to win the throw-in. Sandoval shields it off, and that will be out for a Howard throw-in, as we will see a number of substitutions made now. And a foul will be called against the Dragons on the play. Zubak looking to cross. Nichols once again set on the loose, but a little bit too far outside. Closed down by Howard. Poloni steps up. Plays wide for Boyne. Sotelo. She's got time to turn and look. Plays it wide, looking for Boyne, and cut out by Chavez. Sotelo gets it back again. This time she's going to try to rip a shot. Oh, and it just goes over the crossbar. A fine play by Jaylene Sotelo. And a foul is called against the Dragons. So a free kick for Union just on their side of the midline. Played long by Juarez, cut out by Zubek. Played short. Sotelo closes it down. The three midfielders for the Dragons, Zubak, Sotelo, and Castillo, really have been working well together. A lot of good link-up play between those three, and we see that that link-up ends up going towards the Howard favor as they were able to counter, as Sidney Epting, who just came into the game at that center forward role, chased it down, unable to get onto it. But again, a good counterattack for Howard, as they have looked so much more energetic than they have in recent games of late. Played up for Vargas. Back pocket there, as that is set loose. Union once again into the box. Goes Chavez. Her shot saved by Castillo. Excuse me, that was Montoya. And another good save by Giselle Castillo. She'll boom it towards the middle. Marita Castillo settles it down for Howard. She'll go through the corner. A beautiful ball forward. Finds Nichols. There's Howard Dragons in the box. She'll pull it back. Sotelo is wide open at the top of the box. We'll get it to her. She'll try a shot. And that will be deflected wide for a Howard corner kick. Nichols to take the corner kick. Headed on by Sotelo. Castillo with the shot, and that goes just wide for a goal kick. But another good opportunity for Howard, as they have really controlled the chances, especially these last few minutes. Boyne. Closed down by Amaya. Boyne still working for it. Played through. Woods is under pressure. Plays it back to Castillo, who wisely will just boom it out. As Howard will look to empty their bench on the next throw-in. Played into the corner. Montoya has it taken away by Woods. So we did see 5 substitutions for Howard, as a whole new front line of Villatoro, Danielle Thompson, and Issa Krutner go in. Sandoval replaced Sotelo in the middle of the field, with Huber taking over for Denton on the right back. And this will be the first appearance we see of the game for Danielle Thompson, the softball player turned soccer player. Will get a run at center forward. Villatoro able to turn. She'll look towards the box, and it's going to be cut out by Amaya before she gets the chance to. Sotelo shields it off. Excuse me, it was Castillo who came out for Sandoval before. Now it will be Martinez looking to try to turn on Woods. Huber will able to cut out that pass and does it a second time. Sotelo switches the field, trying to get it to Krutner. Oh, and Krutner will take out Amaya. Santos. And Santos taken down for a second time, and it will be out Or excuse me, it will be called a foul on the Dragons. Enriquez. Poloni able to get to it first. Poloni again shuts it down. A double play by Poloni. And that is going to be offsides on Union as the defense does a good job of stepping up together with under 6 minutes to play in the first half.
Charlie, you need one? No, I'm okay.
Castillo. Poloni. Goes to the corner. And Sotelo called for the foul as she was pulling back on that one. Juarez. And that will be out for another couple of substitutions. So Castillo will replace Sotelo in the middle of the field for Howard. And for the Owls, Ibanez will go in for Chavez. Villatoro. Good fight from her. She wins a throw in for Howard. Quick throw in by Zuback. Wood steps up. Juarez will play it over the top, looking for Martinez. She's onside, into the box. She'll get control. Tries to get around Huber. She'll try to chip that shot and ends up chipping it over the crossbar for a goal kick with 3.5 minutes to play. Zuback juggles it to herself. Burdette finds Krutner. Ibanez takes it away, gets to Chavez. Vargas has room to turn and look. Chips it forward for Martinez, who's into the box. Martinez with the shot saved by Castillo. On the follow-up, it's Juarez on the follow-up, and she will tap it into the open net and ties the game at 2-2. So for Juarez, that is her 4th goal of the season, and we are right back to where we started at 2-2. Excuse me, right back to where we started, tied with the score now at 2-2. With 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first half. So after the foul is called, it will be Sarah Poloni who will put the ball down just on the other side of midfield, trying to get it forward for Howard. Krutner first to it. Taken away by Chavez. Union looking for the counterattack. Poloni just steps in front and takes it away. Huber gets around the corner for Howard. Viatoro is calling for it on the wing, and Huber will get it to her. Viatoro turns towards goal, finds Castillo at the top of the box, and taken away by Amaya. Poloni. She'll try a shot from long distance, and that will be saved by Arecki. Sandoval plays it back to Zubak. Viatoro. Huber. Back to Viatoro. Castillo, a nice little 1-2 ball. Back to Castillo. Those two are really playing well together. To the top of the box. Sandoval with the shot. Saved by Arecki. Plays into the middle once again. Sandoval chests it down. Thompson to Castillo. Krutner with space. She's going to try a shot, and that will go wide. Under 30 seconds to play in this exciting 4-goal first half. Enriquez plays it forward.
10, 9,
And that will go up for a throw-in, and that will just about do it for us in this first half.
3,
We go into halftime, tied 2-2. We'll be back after this halftime intermission. We are ready to get back in action. The referee blows his whistle, and we are underway for the second half here in Columbia, Maryland, home of the Howard Community College Dragons. Mark Winkle bringing you the action as we are in the second half of what has been a dynamic affair between these two teams. 2 goals for each in the first half as we are all knotted up once again. Chavez finds Martinez. Martinez that's cut out by Woods. Sotelo has some room to look and run. Plays it forward to Viatoro. Viatoro will try the first time shot towards goal. Save, but it's going to be Boyne on the follow-up, and her shot on the follow is saved. But already a couple of chances for the Dragons early on. A great through ball by Jaylene Sotelo opened that play up. Played through to the back line. Woods gives it to Giselle Castillo, who clears it out. But it's going to be Union who's to it first. Woods. It's now going to go out to Chavez. Chavez to the corner. Trying to play Juarez. Woods muscles her off and shields it. Good play by Sarah Woods, who has been a leader in that defense. Vargas has it taken away by Huber, who goes up to Boyne. Back to Castillo. Good passing by Howard. Huber plays up for Boyne. Goes to the top of the box. Viatoro gets it. She'll turn to her right foot, lays it off for Sotelo, and it's taken away by Ibanez. Burdette plays it up for Nichols. Switches the field, looking for Boyne, and Boyne will be offsides on the play. First offside to the game for Howard, as Amaya will take the kick up. Zubak. Castillo. Castillo has options looking forward. She'll choose Boyne on the left side. Boyne will get to it in time. Plays it towards the box, headed away by Amaya. And another good attack from the Dragons. It will be Zubak to take the throw in. Looking for Sotelo, but she is shielded off the ball. And it will be out for a throw in for Howard once again. This is game 2 of the Dragon Invitational. We've got 2 more on the slate for tomorrow, as CCBC Essex will play Union at 12 o'clock, with these Howard Dragons going up against Sussex at 2. Sussex with a dramatic 3-2 win over Essex, a last-minute goal in the first game of this invitational. Woods plays it back. Huber turns the corner and clears it out. Burdette finds Castillo. Sotelo, what a first touch by her. Plays through to Nichols. Viatoro is on sides. Viatoro with the shot, looking for the near post, and it goes just wide. So another shot by Viatoro, who has been really having a lot of success at that center forward role in this game. Played short. Nichols puts pressure on. Viatoro plays it back for Nichols. And Nichols wins the corner kick for Howard. Sandoval will replace Castillo. Nichols to take the corner kick. It's going to be hit away by Amaya. Poloni held up on the play. Ibanez now on the counterattack. Plays it forward for Martinez. One-on-one. Castillo way out of her goal. Martinez gets around her, but Woods with the recovery, able to hit the ball wide. Now played into the box, and that will be wide for a goal kick. Another good play by Giselle Castillo, forcing the ball wide and giving her defender enough time to recover and play the ball out. Howards avert disaster on the counterattack by Union. Played forward. And Chavez will play that off Burdett, and it will be a corner kick for Union. Martinez will take the corner kick for Union on the near side. Played short to Chavez. Martinez from a better angle will look for the back post. Poloni gets to it and gets it out for Howard. Boyne run over by Santos. So Villatoro started to run just a little bit early there. Offsides in the play. Be Henriquez to take the kick. Burdett chests it down, gets control for Howard. Sotelo misses the ball that she was looking for. Now it will be played over the top. Martinez. And it's closed down by Madison Zubak, who plays it out. Gets it up the field. Nichols keeps it in. Sotelo tries to return it to Nichols, but Enriquez gets to it first. Now Sotelo gets it back. Sotelo plays to Villatoro, who's now onside. And it's going to be Arecki who comes out to hit it. She'll try a second time and plays it out. Nichols throws it into Sotelo, who's got some room. She'll try a first-time shot, and that will be saved by Arecki. Arecki with the short kick to Chavez. Nichols fights her way through. Chavez fights through another tackle, gets into the box. Nichols gets around another one, still dribbling, passes to the middle, and it's going to be saved by Arecki, and who takes a swing at Nichols. Oh my goodness. Arecki took a wild punch at Nichols, did not make contact, and the referee would have a conversation, but that was a dangerous play by the Union goalkeeper. If she had made contact, that's a guaranteed red card. Sotelo heads it forward. Ibanez plays it back for Amaya. Good play there by Montoya, who's trying to get around Poloni, but Poloni wins the battle, ends up dribbling it out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for Union. And substitution.
Hey, you cannot do that. You should have given me a card. You should not do that.
So it will be Chavez going in, replacing Santos for Union. And for Howard, the rotation in the midfield continues as Marita Castillo goes in for Zuback. Montoya in the corner, taking on Huber. Poloni stabs away at that one. Tried it once again. Burdett is there. Plays it short to Sotelo. He plays it up for Villatoro. Boyne is making the run through the middle. Villatoro to the corner for Sotelo. Burdett comes charging through, gets the ball cleanly. What a play by her. Sandoval to Castillo. And a collision between two players there, and the Union player is still down on the play. Going the other way is Montoya. Martinez to Juarez. Sandoval pokes it away, and Poloni clears it out. Finds Castillo. Switches it to Burdett. And Burdett gives it away. Montas. Nichols gets around Chavez. And Chavez, that would be Shirley Chavez, ends up clearing it out. Dragons make another substitution as Destiny Denton goes in for Villatoro. Denton, typically a fullback for Howard, is going into the center forward role as Dragons trying to get a fresh body in there. Castillo looking for Denton. It's played out to Nichols. Boyne will collect it, and it will be an offsides call on Howard.
We can't play that ball. We gotta go big. Gotta go big out.
Amaya hits it towards midfield. Martinez gets to it first. And Union starts their run forward. Sotelo gives it away to Henriquez. Now Huber will go for the corner. What a ball there. Looking for Boyne. And Boyne plays it off, and it's going to be a corner kick for Howard. Krutner will go in for Boyne. Good ball in by Nichols. Krutner gives it away. Woods gets to it. She's going to just mortar shot it right into the box. Once again, Nichols gets to it, tries the one-time cross. Taken away by Amaya.
I have no point of reference on this, but I was zoomed in on the goalie, but I couldn't tell how far, how close the other was. But I thought she was just like telling everybody to back up. Yeah, I don't know.
It was a violent, like, close fist, like, cross swing, but it was, I think it was like a get away from me back off swing, not a.
Castillo plays it back to Sotelo. Sotelo tries to play in Nichols, and it's going to be hit out by Chavez. Sotelo to Castillo. Cut out by Chavez.
We were just talking about that. I told him, I said, so I talked to Z a little.
Now a long ball looking for Martinez. She's alone. Now we'll pull it back looking for help. Woods takes the ball away from Juarez, but Juarez is able to get the inside position to take it back. Sotelo just goes through Chavez, takes the ball cleanly. Now it's going to be a breakaway for Howard. Sotelo. She'll try a long shot, and that will slice wide for a goal kick.
Herbert, I heard Taylor's. I'll take it.
Nichols, first to it, but it's going to go out for a throw-in.
You probably have 3 top dynasty players in Herbert, Harris, and Taylor. And
Nichols heads it forward.
2 him and Allen.
Nichols takes it away there. Gets around Chavez. Nichols into the box.
Him and Allen are terrific.
Plays it low. It's spilled by Arecki, but nobody there for Howard. Sotelo, she'll try a long shot, and it will go out for
Union, get organized, please.
Huber. Plays it forward for Krutner.
Yeah, I could try to. Alright, never mind.
Krutner
I'm about to trade a try and make for just
to Huber.
try to trade David Montgomery, a receiver, and first round pick for just
Castillo. Plays it for Burdette. Sandoval. Back to Nichols. A good 1-2 ball. Nichols into the corner. Pulls it back. 1 versus 2. She gets it into the box. Hit away by Amaya. Nichols into Castillo. Into Nichols. Nichols will try a shot from there, and it's almost in. It's going to be saved by Arecki in the end. But that ball was a bit of a knuckler as it looked like it was going to go across goal, then changed directions, went towards goal. And in the end, a save by Arecki keeps the ball out. Nichols to take the corner. Into the box is the corner.
Yeah, working, when I used to do that, that's what made me buy a sun hat. 'Cause I used to do that all the time.
Played over the Montoya has room. Martinez has it knocked away. This is Montez. Juarez with a chance to turn and look. Plays a chip over the top, looking for Martinez, and Martinez hits it wide, and it will be out for a goal kick. So it will be Villatoro in, along with Thompson as Krutner and Denton come out. Nichols gets control. Tries to play it around Chavez. Woods plays it back to Castillo, who's got some time to turn and look. She'll play it deep. Looking for Thompson, a good header forward. Thompson does a good job pressuring the line and forces the turnover. Sotelo was looking for Viatora, but Sandoval just got in the way of it, unfortunately for her. And it will be offsides on the play. Castillo has it taken away by Ibanez, but it's going to be another throw-in for Howard. Zubak will replace Castillo as Coach Riley continues to use the depth that the Dragons have as their advantage and continues to rotate them around. Sotelo finds Zubak, and a heavy touch gives it away. And an offsides call against Union, and the Union coach is not pleased with that call. Castillo, a good ball over the top, looking for Nichols. Nichols gets to it first, tries to turn towards goal, but it's going to be hit away by Amaya. And Nichols trying to get to it. It will go out for a goal kick. Martinez finds Montez. Union creating a triangle, but Sotelo breaks up that triangle. One fell swoop. Sotelo just holding possession. Now she's going to be doubled, and it's going to be played out by Union. And Sotelo will now take a quick throw in. Played over the top. Martinez. She's onside. She gets in on goal. Melissa Martinez with the shot over the crossbar. And a great opportunity by Union is spoiled as it just sails high. Castillo hits towards the middle of the field. Played long by Chavez, but nobody there in a white shirt to follow the run-up. Goes over the top. Sotelo picks up the ball. Tries to play up for Nichols, but it's going to be cut out by Union. Sotelo flips it forward, and it's going to be Areku who comes off her line and is able to scoop it up. Sotelo picks up the punt in the middle of the field. She'll try to play it into the box, and that will go out for a goal kick. Sotelo. She'll try a long shot that's going to be blocked away. Great effort by Juarez. And Howard will earn a throw-in out of it. Burdette with a strong header forward. Villatoro first to it. Sotelo. Hit towards the middle, and it is going to be cleared out by Union. Montez to Chavez. Union on the counter. Once more, a good through ball, but it's going to be cut out by Woods. Nothing doing there. Nichols now has room to turn. Plays through Villatoro. What a ball there! Villatoro will turn and shoot! And it will go just over the crossbar, but it's a good link up between those two up top for Howard. We had a flurry of goals in the first half and a dearth of them in the second half so far, as we are still scoreless in the second half, looking for the one to break the tie. Ibanez. Vargas has it taken away by Howard, but it's going to be out for a Union throw-in. Sotelo goes into the corner for Boyne. Boyne puts it into the box, and it's going to be picked up by Arecki. Villatoro was there. She was trying to chase it down. Punted forward by Arecki. Zubek heads it on. Two teams giving it back and forth right now, and this long ball just a little bit too long. Castillo looking for somewhere to go with. Hits it into the middle of the field, but Sandoval will help bail her goalkeeper out, and at least slowing down Union. Nichols goes for Villatoro. She's onside. Villatoro, she's in on goal. Shot off the crossbar. Boyne is on the back post. She's going to try to follow it up, and her shot goes over the crossbar. And Howard was that close to taking the lead. Howard will make another substitution, as this time it will be Castillo coming in for Sotelo. But the Dragons with a great fast break there, and only the frame of the goal keeps the Dragons out from taking the lead. Martinez hits it around Huber, hits it around Poloni, and now it's going to be Union's chance for a breakaway. But Huber uses that great athleticism that she's got and takes it away from Montoya and hits it out, allowing time for her midfield to recover. 75 minutes in the books, 15 to go here in Columbia. Montez. Hit towards the wing. And now punted back towards the middle. Martinez is able to find Montoya on the far side. Martinez is able to head it forward around Poloni. Castillo comes out of her goal and is able to pick it up in front of the white-shirted player. Castillo will punt this one, a low-line drive. Finds Viatoro, she'll go wide to Nichols. Nichols will go to the corner with Viatoro. Now we've got some black shirts running into the box. She'll play the low cross, cut out by Ibanez. Nichols tries to go around Amaya, and she will stick her leg out and slow that down. Viatoro plays it back to Nichols. Into the box for Sandoval. And cleared out by Amaya. Woods tries to chest it down, but gives it away. And she follows it up and takes it away. Nichols nutmegs the defender. Viatoro to the edge. Plays to the top of the box. Castillo goes in. Passes it across, looking for Sandoval. Zubak picks it up. She'll try his shot, and that is saved by Arecki. Arecki punts it to the middle. And it is going to be a clock stoppage there as there's an injured owl on the field. We will take a quick break after the high-paced, high-flying action here in the Dragon's Lair. We are back in action as the injured Union player was Angela Amaya. She comes out of the game with Santos replacing her. Juarez goes over the top looking for her teammate, and Castillo comes off her line and is able to scoop it up before Martinez could get to it. Sotelo turns. Castillo gets it ball through, looking for Nichols, and it gets through everybody, and it goes out for a Union throw-in. Castillo. Sotelo. Goes wide to Boyne. And Boyne is called offsides on the play. Sotelo gets it into Viatora at the top of the box. She'll lay it back to Sotelo. She'll try a shot. That's one blocked away. Viatora picks up the rebound. Zubak will try her luck. That one's blocked as well. Burdette goes wide looking for Zubak. Zubak tries to find Nichols. Tries a second time. Chavez gets in the way of both of them. Woods finds Zubak. She'll get a third chance at it. This time she goes a little bit more central. She might find Viatora on this, but the run is slowed up just a little bit as Arecki gets to it first. Arecki slices that one. Goes right to Boyne, but she mistimes the jump. This one will go off of Boyne. We will see it be a throw-in deep in their defensive territory for Union. 10 minutes to play. Both teams looking for that game winner. Sotelo trying to fight off Chavez, and it will end up being a foul against the Dragons. Martinez gets around Huber, gets around Poloni. Now she's got to try to deal with Woods, and Woods does such a good job of just holding up play. Huber will end up recovering and helping out. Now Martinez into the box. Juarez is there, shot by Juarez, and it's a goal. Union takes the lead, 3-2. On Juarez's second goal of this game, give the assist to Martinez. And with just under 9 minutes to play, the Dragons are trailing 3-2. Played to the wing. Nichols. And Viatoro unable to get to that ball. And it's going to be out for a goal kick. Amaya plays it through the middle. Castillo. Cleared out. Krutner able to play it back to Huber. Looking to return it to Krutner, but it's cut out. Now Martinez is on the counterattack. She's by herself. She'll go around Poloni. Melissa Martinez. She'll try a shot, and Castillo will be able to get into a good position to make the save. Sotelo to Sandoval. Taken away. Huber goes wide to Krutner. Finds Sotelo. Goes over the top, trying to find a run of Viatoro, but a little bit too much on that one. Arecki just hits it towards the middle of the field. Castillo goes to Nichols. Nichols to the middle of the box, and it's going to be cleared up by Amaya. And another corner kick for Howard.
He only stops the clock if Union subs.
And we will have another clock stoppage as we have another Union player that's hurt.
If we suck,
Winning
we're
team.
not in.
Or if one of them has their own time. Or if one leaves early. Clock it on. I like how
It's
you
going to be
I like how
Catherine
you mind
Ibanez who will
I stopped that.
limp off the field
Maybe with 3 seconds left.
Yeah, 3 seconds.
0.3 seconds left.
with Camille Santos taking her place.
Kevin said as much as he hated me doing that, the right thing to do.
Nichols into the box. Sotelo tries to get a shot on it. Can't do it. Martinez holds up play. And now Union will try to get forward, but Burdett cuts that out. Given back to Martinez. Martinez will play it over the top, but Poloni plays it back to Castillo. Hubert gives that away. And Vargas can't keep it in.
Let's go, drop early, drop early. Okay, let's go. You can pinch in a little bit, right? Just leave her and pinch in. Little less than 6, stay strong.
Sotelo tries to keep it in and is able to do so until it's poked out by Santos. And now they're actually going to say it's a foul against Howard. And the ball will be placed down on the ground.
Millie, pinch in, William. Drop in and play for Ange. Good.
Montoya goes up for Martinez. Martinez is going to be one-on-one against Woods. Cuts around it. Woods is able to slow her down, but Martinez stays on her feet. Still Martinez trying to cross it in, and it's going to be a corner kick. Under 5 minutes to play. Howard still needs a goal to get back in this. Martinez plays it into the box. Chavez tries to get onto it, but Nichols does a great job of tracking back and cutting it off. Woods goes long, looking for Thompson. Chavez keeps it in. Woods takes that one away. Castillo plays it over the top. What a ball in. Thompson, she's trying to run to it, but Arecki picks it up first. A great ball by Marita Castillo trying to set Thompson loose. And a through ball, but it's going to be collected by the Dragons defense. Nichols, first to it. Tries to get around Chavez, and it's going to be a Howard throw-in. Nichols plays to Sotelo. Fending off a hard-charging Montoya. Poloni gives that one away in a hard foul there as she was trying to kick it and tripped up Martinez. Or maybe that's Juarez, excuse me. That is Juarez. And now Howard will be forced to retreat. And the clock will be stopped as there's some issues with retrieving the ball on the play. We have 2:32 left on the official clock. Played up. Nichols able to hit it away. She's going to try to get it to there in front of Chavez. And Nichols will just poke it out. And it will be a Howard throw-in. Castillo. Towards the middle. Hit down by Enriquez, and she will play it out. Howard now with 2 minutes left. Castillo. Back to Nichols. Into the middle. Thompson will get to it. Plays it in. Zubak shot scores, but the flag is up for offsides. Oh, what a bad break for the Dragons as Thompson had helped it along to Zubak. And offsides is called on it as the potential game-tying goal is wiped off the board. Sotelo flips it up to Thompson.
Shirley, look at your positioning. Shirley, your positioning.
Sotelo. She's been the playmaker for the Dragons today. Gives it to Castillo. Castillo back pockets to Nichols. She'll get into the box with 1 minute remaining. Nichols plays it in. Shot by Sotelo will go wide as she had come charging into the middle of the box and couldn't quite get it towards goal. Ah, another close chance for Howard. Played out, and it will be Huber who gets control for Howard. Plays it to Zubak. And despite the numerous chances that Howard has had, time is not on their side right now as the clock will tick down as they are unable to pull out this game. But what a great contest it was between two teams. And it will be the Union County Owls who will come out victorious by the score of 3-2. Check back with us tomorrow. Again, we've got 2 more great games as Union will get their chance to take on CCBC Essex at 12 o'clock. Howard takes on Sussex at 2. Final score here in Columbia on day 1 of the Dragon Invitational. Union 3, Howard 2.